as well as the episode 24, we got Boruto. We also got chapter 16 in the manga. So there's a lot to digest. Plus, some interesting details about the upcoming episode 25, where we got a field trip into, I guess, the prison in the Hidden Rain Village, where it's going to introduce two characters from the Hidden Rain Village, and one of them has a connection with the Akatsuki. So imagine that. So in this episode, I'm going to start talking about the episode, then I'm going to weave my way into the chapter and end it with these spoilers. So when it comes to obviously episode 24, titled Boruto and Sada, obviously the most important thing is the Kage summit we got at the Hokage's office in Konoha with Naruto. I guess we got to see Gaara again, we got to see Chotaro, we got to see Kurotsuchi, and we also got to see Darui again. So I thought that was kind of cool alongside Gaara. And obviously the main topic that was brought up about the whole situation with the Kage and why they were there in the first place. And it's kind of related, I guess, because everybody else was affected by the infamous Tsukiyomi. Gaara and the rest didn't really know anything about this, about Kaguya. So obviously there's a greater threat, even bigger than Madara, Kaguya. She took over, and obviously she had an army of white Zetsus. And the reason for this, we know she had an enemy approaching her. Well, she already knew there was an enemy approaching her. Now, which enemy that is, we still don't know. It could be Momoshiki and Kinshiki in the Kaguya dimension. We know they're going to make an appearance because we still have Boruto the movie to come up with the anime. Or could it be the new group, Kata, that was introduced in the manga? And we got a little more insight in this chapter 16. So that's a possibility as well. But the main focus, the main topic that Naruto did point out, an enemy even greater than Kaguya will appear. So mark it down, whether it's Kinshiki, Momoshiki, or whether it's Kata, we have an enemy that's going to be greater than Kaguya appearing. Or could it be Kawaki? That will make sense, and that would build it up even further, and that would make the first scene we saw in Boruto, it would make a lot more sense now. So the Kage summit we got. We also got, I guess, Sada obviously stating her goal to become a Kage. Obviously, she's trying to get used to a Sharingan. In fact, we actually do get to see Sakura, and I guess they moved house because the old one was demolished by Sakura having a fit. So, and it's kind of cool to see they actually got a legit photo this time of the three, Sasuke, Sakura, and Sarada. So I thought that was kind of cool. Sarada's trying to train with some kunais by using a Sharingan, and obviously she wants to keep this on the down low so she can try and humiliate Boruto. But the problem is she doesn't know how to control it better. She doesn't know how to control it at all. The one Tomoe Sharingan actually gets her dazed and groggy and gets her drained. So that could be a thing we see multiple times until she gets a better grip of her chakra and she gets stronger. So, and Konohamaru actually comes by and actually catches Sada before she falls to the ground. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't have died anyway. So, and Konohamaru actually makes an appearance at the end of chapter 16 as well, which I'm pretty sure is going to lead to something monstrous, just because the way it's all set up right now. We have the Kara organization in Konoha, well, at least at the blimp incident where I guess Konohamaru is investigating. So that's going to be something interesting. So, and obviously Konohamaru stating to Sada, "Oh, you want to become Hokage too? That's my goal." I guess that makes us rivals. So, and he also trying to teach her about understanding the Sharingan a little bit better. So obviously she's going to get used to it, and she may even awaken the Monkey Sharingan later down the road. And there's an interesting shot of Sada actually taking a shot of the Hokage statues, and obviously that's in my opinion, that's foreshadowing of what's to come. I think she will become a Hokage, and Konohamaru literally stated it himself. She's going to become the 9th Hokage, because obviously Konohamaru was the 8th, unless he dies in this next chapter. So that may be what happens, because I mean, this car organization looks like they mean business. So, and they're after a certain vessel. What that vessel is, we don't know. All that Konohamaru saw was a coffin with nothing inside it. But we know the car after this vessel, they're also interested in finances, which does remind me of Kakuzu a little bit from the Akatsuki. And boy, oh boy, did shade get thrown about the next generation when it comes to the current Kage. When they literally stated, oh, I think it was Kurotsuchi that literally stated, yo, what's up with this next generation? I thought that we turned out to be something special, but they're not up to par with us. They're not up to snuff with us. There's nothing special about them. I think that was a reflection of pretty much what the fandom's been saying since the series has begun, and understandably so. Gaara and Naruto were there for damage control to literally state, listen, let's give these kids time to shine. Let's give them time. They'll bloom eventually, but as they've already become a slow bud. So that's like Naruto having faith. Obviously, the next generation will meet the challenge it awaits, and it should be left to them. Because understandably so, it is about the next generations. They will surpass the previous generation. It's happened before. It probably happened again. So, I mean, it already happened. We had Naruto and Sasuke literally surpass Hashirama and Madara. I'm pretty sure it's destined to happen again. That's going to happen down the road. So I thought that was kind of neat. Obviously, Boruto still being himself and not having any love for the Hokage's position, we know that's what the issue is. It's not really Naruto. It's more or less how Boruto feels about the Hokage's position separating his family. So that's pretty much why he's a grudge. In time, he's going to learn to adopt something else where he's obviously going to become the shadow of the Hokage because he wants to follow in the footsteps of Sasuke. We know this already. So, and Mitsuki kind of points out what we already know. It's like they make a good couple. Yeah, no dirt because there isn't really much. I guess there isn't anything close when it comes to a couple other than Boruto and Sarada. So I guarantee you that the Boruto and Sarada shippers are going to be like, don't screw this up. Don't screw this one up. So don't screw this one up. So yeah, it's going to happen. So obviously they make a cute couple, as stated by Mitsuki, because obviously that's going to happen down the road where Boruto is going to be the one to support the Hokage, and we know Sarada wants to become Hokage as well. So that's kind of neat. We actually get a sparring session between Boruto and Naruto in the chapter where I guess Naruto decides to test his new prosthetic arm, which by the way is full of gadgets now because obviously he learned from his battle with Momoshiki and decided, oh, he's going to create an arm that can nullify jutsu because we have Boruto throw a Rasengan and Naruto literally pulled a pain. So how much more broken can Naruto be at this point? By the way, Naruto also has the ability to perform Earth Style now. So yeah, so that arm's going to be a huge handicap down the road if he gets a hold of it. By the way, he couldn't control it, and he also used his prosthetic arm as a distraction to get behind Boruto and literally get the final blow on him. Before, I guess they call it quits. And Boruto's salty as all hell because obviously Naruto using I guess an extra gadget or an accessory. By the way, Sasuke has a pretty good line. Says it's not really about the accessory; it's how you use it. You're gonna have to learn to confront this enemy. And there's a shot of Team 7, so I think that's setting up what we're gonna see when it comes to like Kara taking on Team 7. It's just foreshadowing. It makes sense. And by the way, then this extra motivation, if Konohamaru actually Shinkoji not showing any allegiances, appears behind Shugeden, the elder from the Kara group, and literally pretty much kills him off in one chapter. So I guess Kara have really no love for each other. We do get, like I said, we get cameo shots of each of the members. We see one dude with a scar over his eyes, much like Kakashi. We see one chick with it, who seems to be, it points out the whole thing about, oh, they bought out an entire village with that money and now it's gone to waste. So they obviously have an interest in finance, and they obviously have a goal that is going to lead them to a vessel. I think that could be Kawaki, but we'll find out soon enough. And Kashin Koji is going to up against Konohamaru, so we're going to see how he can match up to that. So that's going to be kind of cool. Now, I want to end this video with obviously some spoilers from episode 25. We actually go into the prison in the Hidden Rain Village, and we get introduced to two characters. We already see one in the preview. So according to this, there will be a relative or possibly the son of Kisame Hoshigaki appearing next week. So according to this, we'll see two new characters. One is Kagura Karachi, and the other is Shizuma Hoshigaki. So whether that's the son of Kisame or not, and I'm like, who the hell did Kisame knock up to? Did he impregnate Mei? Did he impregnate the chick in the flashback, but she died, but she gave birth before then? What's next? So we're gonna find out that Pain knocked up Conan in the flashback, and now there's a mini Pain running around here. You see what I'm saying? So that could be kind of cool. But Kagura Karachi, and if you look, I'll leave a link to this post in the description box below. You can clearly see the visuals, and we get to see one in the preview. So we don't get to see the family member of Kisame, but he does have long hair. I find it ironic it's taking place at the prison because if you remember, that's where Toby, aka Obito, approached Kisame when he recruited him to join the Akatsuki. So there you go. So the connections are there. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Like this review if you did appreciate our video. Subscribe to the channel for more Boruto. Catch you guys later. Bye.